So there you go. I'm not sure if you can see me in this. I'm using a camera rather than my phone. Just going to do a quick inspection just to make sure the old bees have got some itchy nose. Never a good thing inside the soup. Just to make sure the bees have got enough room, because I've given them up to here. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of the top bars. And then in there's a follower board which then blocks off the rest of the hive. So today is just basically about making sure they've got enough room, and to look for queen cells, like indicators of swarming and stuff like that. So let's get on with it. Let's give them a tad of smoke. Smoke my hands, get rid of any flowery beard oil scents, and just give them a few little puffs. And here we go. So last time they weren't on these last 4 bars. So open up and they are indeed right the way up to the end. So that's good timing. I've done it today because obviously we're in for a lot of wet weather. So you can see on the last bar I gave them, look at that beautiful white comb, because it's fresh and new. And new comb is white. It's only when they walk their dirty little feet over them with pollen and whatever on it that it then gets a bit dirtier. Beautiful, calm colony. Even calmer since I put in that periscope entrance at the front, creating a darker hive. Look at that. Hello, ladies. Little bit of damage there. I think what's happened there, yeah, they've got a little bit of a cross comb in them, so I will put a shim in between those two bad girls. Now I know you're not going to be happy, but I'm just going to, sorry, I'm just going to take off that little bit of comb. I'll drop it in the bottom. No, I don't know why, whoops. This one is really braced on. By that I mean they've built onto the side walls. Oh, I'm so sorry, I hate it when I do that. Sorry, bees. Again? Oh! You silly bees! They are cross-combing. Meaning that the comb's not just on that, and as you can see I've just pulled off a lump of honey because they're doing this. Yeah, I know. But why are you doing it? I know, it's natural, isn't it? It's what you do in nature. And we want you to go in flat. Because we like order. And you like to just build comb. I'm going to push that back in the hope. Oh, it smells good. It smells good, bees. You're doing good work. Ah, lots of honey. Lots of brood. You wonderful girls. Yeah, that one was really, truly cross-braced. You can see at the top there where it's broken off from the other one. I don't really care. You know, it makes life hard, but they're doing what bees do, and I'm wanting them to do what I want them to do. So we will compromise and we won't mention it. Drop that bit. I want to lick that. That looks so good. So here somewhere, I think I had. Oh look, there we go. I'm just going to put in spacers just to give them a little bit more room. See the pure honey there, and they're kind of going, oh, thank you very much. Although, thank you very much, it's theirs, isn't it? Yeah, I can see, I don't know if you can see that, look, got its tongue right in there. Don't know if that's focusing. Really enjoying that. I'm going to plop that in the bottom, along with the brace the other side as well. You bees haven't read the comb building manual, have you? The human comb building manual. Oh, you've done better there. Always lots of honey, there's lots of brood. I still haven't spotted Her Majesty. I didn't spot last year. I haven't spotted this year. I know how to. I can see the drones on there with their big rounded bums. They're bigger. Don't know if you can see that. The big rounded bums, black bums on them, on these ones round, bigger than the ladies. And they're just basically hanging around waiting for a new queen to come along, hatch, and then to fly off and have sex with her, where their testicles explode, their bits just explode and they die. But you know, I'm a man, I fully understand that sometimes, even though we come to harm, we still do these things. Itchy nose. Look at that. What an absolute honour this is. I will never, ever tire of this. I can see the larvae in there. I don't know if you can see down that corner. There's larvae in those chambers. And eventually they will then seal that up, and just like the old caterpillars, then come out as butterflies. They come out as bees. 1,000 eggs a day she will be laying, Her Majesty. And oh, that's braced. Excuse me, bee. Excuse me. Now, this one, this comb, if I can get it out. Can you see how those, where they seal in the brood, they're not flat. They're bumpy. They're kind of domed. And that's because they're the drones in there. More honey at the top, not so much, but there is honey at the top. The bees in there cleaning out the old cells, all tending, doing their jobs, their work. Loads more drone that side. I don't know why they lay so many drone. I mean, it seems to be just that one bar that she's kept the drone to. I don't know why so many when all you need is them to breed. I mean, is it? I don't know. Zek, you should read the manual. Now, technically, if I saw the queen, I think there would be a lot of activity around her. Yet they would steer clear and I would then see her putting her bum in and laying eggs. You fascinating, fascinating little creatures. You've got it more sussed out than us humans have, I tell you that. You really have. Oh, another lovely big deep comb. Brood. A little bit of honey at the top. You see how calm they are. And they're definitely more calmer. They're calmer, more calmer, more calmer. Since I created the darker hive. Without any doubt. I mean, they were calm anyway. I'm in here looking for a spacer. There. And no, I don't wear gloves, look. I can feel what I'm doing more. I can feel she's there, so I know not to do anything that might squash her. And just get rid of her there. It's not as scary as people think, but then I've never had worn gloves. I started off not wearing gloves because I like to feel what I'm doing. No dirty jokes, please. But do you know what I mean? If I've got big gloves on, I'm going to be clumsy. I'm going to squash more bees. I'm going to upset more bees. Waggle dance going on there. More honey. I could literally spend all day looking at them, watching them do this. Of course I won't, because the shorter amount of time that the hive's open, the better. I'm just going to turn the camera round. See, there's all the colours of pollen in there. Having drones makes it harder for me to spot the queen because I'm looking for something bigger. I don't know why, but the drones on this colony seem to be very much bigger than before on the other one. Oh! No, you're a drone. Running out of shims, ladies. Can we just... I've made little notches under one end of the bars so I know which way round they went. Take out that shim. Put in a bigger shim. Oh, a bigger shim. What do you want? Why are you getting angry now? Have I been in too long? Alright, what we do is we just come up and I just want to have a look at this front entrance. Ooh. They're starting to get a little bit upset now, so I don't know if that means that I am nearer her, Madge. Bit of smoke. And close up. Go down or up? Which way are you going? Up. There you go. Don't care which. And yes, I talk to my bees. I tell them all sorts of things. Quite often come down to the hive and have a chat to my bees. They don't judge me. I quite often come away with the answers I needed. And quite possibly bonkers. And yes, it is tempting with that large bit of comb full of honey that's dropping off there to go, "I'll take that off your hands, it looks like a problem." I'll have that for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them another one. The colony's way larger than last year's, way more active. So what have I given them there? What did I give them? 1, 2. Sorry. 1, 2. Have 3. And have 4. This may be way too much that I'm giving them 5, but I don't want to keep going in and upsetting them. Even though I love watching them, I don't want to be going in and nosing around too much. So the more room I can give them, the better. And I could have put bars in between bars rather than give them all that room. Should I have done that, he says. So like here, I'm going to put a bar in there. Where was that problem bar? The one where I wanted to steal some honey. There it is. I'll put a bar in there.